take a look at it.
Welcome back to Talladega. 38 minutes to go in the first of two practice sessions. And an update from Nascar. They're telling us Ty Dillon is in the number 14 and not Tony Stewart. We'll double check.
We'll know in 1 second or 2, 5, 4, 3.
Well, and again, that's the problem. If you have a relief driver in the car, who knew? Who knows? Matt.
You're exactly right. Ty Dillon is indeed in the 14 car. And the issues that they were having during this practice session, they were trying to form up a pack so that he could work with that 14 car around other cars and work with spotter Bob Jeffrey, just getting their communication down. But it seemed more like, from what Ty said, that everyone was more in qualifying mode, not forming up packs. So they decided to bring the car back in, make a couple small adjustments, clean the grill of some debris that's on there, and then they will readdress and go back out.
Matt, I only have one question. If Tony gets in the car, do they pull the yellow tape out?
You guarantee it's not going to get it off.
Is it going to start with a yellow stripe on the rear bumper?
His childhood hero, A.J. Foyt at Darlington one year, and DW loved it. Not only did he have to go to the rookie school, after winning the Daytona 500 many years before, he had to wear that yellow bumper.
Yeah, well, that was the story. You go tell him he flunked.
He flunked.
We messed with him.
Well, I'm just going to go back to the comments that Ty was making. That's one of the issues that we've seen, not just here at Talladega, but on restrictor plate racing. That very first practice is when you'll get a bigger group together. They'll form an organized draft. They'll go and maneuver around, and that's the best opportunity you have to work in the draft. So unfortunately for somebody like Ty, who's less experienced, he's probably not going to get a lot of real 2 and 3 wide drafting experience that he would like to have, because while we see this here right now happening, this will dissipate as throughout this practice and possibly not even see any of it in the second practice.
I'm not so sure this 21 car has gotten a lap in, and he'd like to get in yet. He's over at 23rd, Blaney, and he's been trying hard. I mean, he's been pretty aggressive in this practice.
But I
really put up the fast lap to it, though.
Darrell, I think I see why he's behind Michael Waltrip and Cole Witt. In order, Josh Wise has not yet made a lap. Ryan Blaney right in the middle of those 5. 4 will race, 1 will go home. And this is only important if qualifying gets washed out tomorrow. What Michael did was he found a pack of cars, drifted back from it, and then had a great suck-up lap, which is just what it sounds like. He closed that gap between the start-finish line and coming around to the start-finish line. That's what gave him that great speed so that he sits 12th on the board. Ryan Blaney is staying so close to other cars, he's not going to get any suck up to the group in front of him because they're right there on his bumper. He can't go any faster than they can.
Just speaking of Michael, and Jeff knows this, my brother, for whatever reason, he has the understanding of Daytona and Talladega. Has a real knack. You watch him Sunday. He won't be in the top 10 or 15 for a while, but at the end of that race, that cat somehow or another figures out how to get up there and be a factor.
To me, it's all about processing information. And here you have the spotter, you have your crew chief, you have all the cars, everything happening around you, plus you're feeling where the momentum is going to be coming from, looking in your mirrors. And Michael does a great job of processing all that information. Now here, in this type of situation, that's just experience. He knows that through group qualifying that we've had here one other time, if you get at the back of a pack that's drafting, you're going to get if you time it right, you're going to get a great opportunity to get a lap, and he timed it well.
You know, Jeff, I was looking at Dale Jr., he's right here coming in.
Yellow up here.
He's over in 28's fastest right now.
Right here.
I think that he's run quite a few laps. I think one reason is this is the car that he wrecked at Daytona, Amelia, that we've heard so much about.
Amelia's back.
And she's back, and she's not flying yet. I think she's still on the runway, and they're working on her, trying to get her better.
And I thought that was really interesting because last time we were here, big issues getting on Pimp Road, especially by this 88 car. So they practiced that entry right there.